Alright guys, voila, there they are, the Ford Pistons. Now guys, replacing your pistons can be very, very tricky. And this one just happens to be one of them. Let's pick up number one first of all. Alright, you can see the piston, this is not a flat surface over here. So that's a problem because these pins have to be pressed in. Some pistons you have a little snap ring inside and you can change that little wrist pin. I'm going to show you what the wrist pin is in a minute. But this one has insert, and sometimes they have a flat side, so when you go to press this in, when you go to take this and put it up against this to press that pin out, see, I'm hitting up against this side right here, which gives this side a little, can twist, and I don't want to take any chances in twisting that. Getting the old one, I don't care, it can pop, break the piston, I don't care, but putting that new one in, I don't want to take that chance. So there is no one way of doing this on different pistons. You just gotta just work, just get stuff and try to put together something that will work. And I figured out something. So if you're doing these pistons, you get yourself one of these. These are one of them old, the Pitman arm puller. It's for so that's what it's for, the suspension system. So I noticed that it has a little opening right there, which is cool. And if I put that opening right there, look at that set right in there. I can move around, but it's going to be big. Right in this, I can send it right to that pin, and the pin can come right through the opening. And I got my plates up here with the small opening right there. So we're going to set that up like that. Put our, let me show you if I'm going to do it again. Put it like that. It's going to go over the hole. Set it in there like that. Then we're going to take us a 7/16 socket. I'm using a Duralast, so that way if it messes it up, it's all good. You want to make sure you get a socket or get something that will fit right in there. So that fits in there perfect, and I checked it around, it fit both ways. And what I got is me a reducer, 1/2 inch to 3/8, just in case I needed a little extra more space right here. So I'm going to do is set that right in the middle. Put my socket on it. And then I'm going to, well, what first I'm going to do right now, let's tighten this up and bring this down some. There, put it right there. Okay, move back a little bit. Alright. Putting this down. That is not going to work. Why the heck is that thing?
Why is it not working?
Because this tool is picking up. Well, I guess that wouldn't matter as long as, let's see. loosen this up. Wow, that thing is really in there. That's supposed to be easy because it's not supposed to be pressed into there, it's so stuck. But it's okay. Alright, we got that out of the rod. And I wanted to show you the ring, but it's okay. Alright guys, so we're going to put that down. Set this down. Then I'm going to go ahead over here. Set up the second one. Okay, you got enough lighting to see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to do one more together, guys, and then do the others by yourself. That one got, so we can go get that thing. Oh, look at that thing, God! Look at the color of that thing. That thing definitely got hot. And there's number 2. Wow. Wow. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, there is number 4. Okay, put that up. There's number 4 connecting rods. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I got to make sure I don't mess up those markings on them. I'm going to go clean all those up. Get all that stuff off of there. Then we're going to get ready and I'm going to show you the new pistons. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, cleaned them up. And what I'm going to do is spray them with some carburetor cleaner. I got some oil on that. I made sure my marks are still there. They look good, Sivy? Because you didn't say nothing. Usually you give me you say, you know, that looks really good. You didn't do that this time. Yeah.
Too much. I don't know how they're supposed to look.
Clean.
Clean.
Alright, so let me spray them up with some carburetor cleaner. And I got to make sure that I don't wash away the marks. And if I wash away the marks, I just make sure I put them back. Alright, so let's get some carburetor cleaner and clean those up. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, I cleaned them up. And as you can see, I had to remark them. But, look at that, man. That looks good. Oh, yeah, buddy. Alright, guys. And now, the Pistons. D&J is the only one that we found to make, well, besides the dealership, they make pistons for this. Now, as far they make piston rings also.
Yeah, but wasn't no, they were discontinued from the dealership.
Oh, were they? That was what it was? Discontinued? Yeah. So then. Alright. Now, as far as the piston rings, we went with Molly. Molly is the best you can get. Now, they don't spell it M-O-L-L-I-E or M-O-L-L-Y. It's M-A-H-L-E. Molly. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, we'll show you in a minute. Alright, guys. Now, these is what they call the wrist pins. And these are what they call pistons. Now, on your pistons, you're going to see an arrow. That arrow means that's what's facing towards the front of the engine. So, and I want to show you this on one of these. Let's take these out, which I couldn't fit that in there. On the pistons, these should slide in with no problem. And you notice I had a hard time getting out of here. These are pressed onto the rod, and that's the hard part, because you got to press that in there, and then you got to make sure that the rod is centered into that, and at the same time they centered into these out here, which is pretty easy. I mean, you can be off a little bit, but there we go, guys. Now, so what we're gonna do, since we got one out here already, let's slide this over to the side. Now, number one, we got number one marked that this is facing towards the front of the engine. So when we put this on, you see the arrow right there, it's got to be facing towards the front.
Wait, I get it. It's too bright. Okay.
The arrow's got to be facing toward the front of the engine, the same way as the connecting rod. So we know it's going to go just like that. Man, that's going to be nice. So what we can actually do here, guys, is put this in there, get our rod set up. Now, inside there, the top half, on the other side, on each side, is open just slightly, so the wrist pin was set right in there. Alright, there we go. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to turn this over because that's the clean side. And actually, I just noticed that on the front of the piston it has an F.
Okay.
For front. So we're going to go ahead. Make sure I got this right now. And I'm going to put this thing backwards. Hold on, there it is. Facing upward. So yeah, I'm going good. Just like that. Put that in there. Do not press up against the pin. You want to make sure you have something in between there. And I'm going to use this. Nope, can't use that. Guess I will be using this. Let's get this up again. Let's bring this up. Okay. Dang it. That's just enough. Press. Make sure everything's lined up. Then okay. And this is cool. I like this kind of design. You know, I'm too far up. I want to. You know, I was like nervous before when this tool picked up, but that's cool because it picked up and it kept this rod level. Let's see if it does it. No, didn't do it. But it's cool. It's going in. Now, I'm pushing down. Now, usually, all right, Tim, so why don't you stop when that pin reaches the edge of the piston? No, I got to go a little bit further because right now, this rod, in that slot between there, that rod is down towards this end. So there's close to here and there's a gap between there. So I got to push this pin in a little bit more than flush with the outside. Right now I'm flush. I want to go about 2 more times in. I might have to go more. But let's. No, actually I should have went more anyway. Let's see how more way over there. So now I know right there is level. Right there is in the center, but the piston, the wrist pin, is sticking out just a little bit. So I just gotta push that down just a little bit more. So, where did that socket go?
Oh, it went on the other side of the container.
So let's set this back up there. Set this in there. It's kind of like trying to hold this thing steady, man. At the same time. I'm just going to go a little bit more. Good. Now, if I want, I can put a little mark on that socket to let me know where to stop at next time. So that way, I know where to stop. Good. So, let's let this up. And now, let's look at it. If we put this, trying to center this thing. Yeah, we got that right in the center right now. And that side is right there. And on that side, that one looks like it actually can go back the other way a little bit. Now, right there, guys, I can leave it. I mean, that's so minute right now. I can leave it, but you know, I gotta be a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna push back just a little bit, just a bit.
Now that piston looks so dirty.
Guys, don't have your girlfriend or wife with you when you're doing this. You'll never get it done. Because you sit there every time you
just get it done right.
You've been sitting there, they be having you clean it with some Windex or something every time you touch it.
I don't think Windex gonna clean that.
That's good. I'm leaving right there. Heck yeah. That's good. That is good. Alright, guys. Now, remember when we grabbed the piston and we went like this? We did that in camera, didn't we? And it was shaking and it was rocking. Beagle, beagle. Hi, beagle, beagle. My name is Little Siggy. God, that was the baddest thing. So what you want to do now is take it and rock it back and forth. Because if that thing moving, you're going to have to be changing that rod. But this thing is great, man. Hey, man. Nah. Nah, this thing is great. Not moving at all, guys. Look at that movement. Ooh, yeah, they going to be cool. All right, so we got the arrow facing forward. Now we know there's an F in the front. They're facing forward. And we know because of our marks, we're facing forward. So number 1 piston is done. It's ready for the rings and to go in. So I'm going to put this to the side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys. These are the Molly rings you want to get. These things are the best you can get, guys. These things are great. And when you open them up, you can open up on either side. It's going to tell you this is the first groove. Put that ring on the first groove, second groove, and that one going to be in the third groove. So don't be messing it up. You'll be like, Tim, what the heck you mean by grooves? So let's grab our piston again. And your piston, let's face the front like you guys. You're going to have the top groove, the middle groove, and then the third groove. The third groove is for oil.
Is it first or top? Which is it? You said first groove.
Okay, top groove. Top, middle, and bottom. Or first, second, third.
Thank you. You're confusing us all.
Dang.
The box is first, second, and third.
Okay. Top, middle, and bottom.
Fair enough.
Alright, now that we got that, you guys know how to do that now. Back up the video if you want to
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again and all. And what we're going to do is go ahead and install the other 3. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're on our last one. And this one we want to show you at another angle. So you can see this thing, how it works. So let's get this turned this way. Get this set up. And again, okay, we have the piston. They got the F on it. You see that, Sivy?
F for Fiesta?
Yeah. And the front of the rod. Put it in there. And remember, this pin, see, you're going to feel it. It's like you're going to set in there. So I'm going to put that up there. Slide that down until it goes into the rod. And let's get this lined up right here. Oh, watch it. We got to bring this over. Okay, right about there. Then, we're going to get... No, that's still not lined up, though. Still not lined up. Get that into there. Oh, that's because I'm not... Oh, you know, we good. I can still go off. I try to get this thing as centered as possible. Alright. Now let's bring this down. Just a little. You know what? Where's that thing at? Let's loosen this up again. Dang it. see how the rod is on to that side of the piston. That's why we got to push that down more than usual. Dang it, my mark on that is on the, oh, here it is, my mark is on this side, okay, let's try right about there. Let's loosen this up. Okay, then we're going to take our rod, let's bring it right in the center, and then look at both sides. That's one like that. And I can probably, let me see, there. If I can push down just a tad bit more. I mean, that right there is good. I can leave it like that, but again, I'm perfectionist.
Right.
So yeah, I am what I am. All right, so now let's bring that right in the center, that side, and that side. That is good. Then let's take it and try to wiggle it side to side. Like you'll feel it, and you can actually hear it. It goes, but you can actually feel it when it does it if it's loose, and that is not loose.
And what does it mean when it's loose?
That means if it's loose, that means your pistons are messed up. More likely, it's going to be your pistons are messed up because it's pressed into the rod, so it ain't going to be moving through the rod. And if you can get that pin in there without having a press it in, then you're going to need new connecting rods. But
Does it wear down?
yeah, because it'll be worn, especially from overheating so much. But the pistons
Why these aren't then?
yeah, I'm surprised. So this one is good. And make sure this is the front, and we got it toward the front, and that is number 4. So we got all, matter of fact, let's get them out here. Let's show them off. One, two. Whoops! Hold on, guys, hold on.
Hi, Emmy. Emmy. I'm not even be in the way, no puppy.
See, your dog is stepping on my pistons. So just don't make no sense in here, man. That's why I got this man cave to keep y'all out.
He's a man.
There you go, guys. Look at that. All 4 ready to go in. Man, this is looking good. This car's gonna run like it's supposed to. All right, let's get ready to go to the next step. All right, we'll be right back.